My dudes, what's up? My dudes. Hold on one sec. I think today is the meme day. The meme day where we finish the composition challenge.
I'm excited for the music memes with maybe some guest judges. Nathanweeb. Merry Christmas, happy belated birthday. Wow, what's up, buddy? Merry Chrysler.
Have you seen this? Overwatch. What are we doing? He sat there for 4 hours? Wait, really? No way. With those cookies right next to him, he didn't eat any of them? Why? Wait. There's no way somebody's holding this mic the whole time, right? It's gotta be like on a stand, no? Wow, level 69 Charmander, what's up, buddy? I like Nier, it's a good game.
How are you liking Nier so far?
Hi guys, this is the end of the year video from us to you. It's been a long year without addressing the obvious elephant in the room, DayZ Beta. We failed to deliver this year and it hurts, but that's us not taking a compromise on quality. Next year is the year of DayZ.
Uh-oh.
Our biggest achievement this year is definitely moving on to a new engine called Enfusion. It has helped us create a game that we all want to play.
This year we were able to switch game completely to new character. It's completely moddable, scriptable, and it brings us whole new world of possibilities in the game we wanted to have there.
I would call this year as a year of transformation. One of the biggest achievements was a new stable simulation with client-side prediction. This is eliminating some of the sync issues and lag issues.
We have finally switched player characters to the new animation system, which allowed us to implement highly detailed reload animations or mill system or wounded character.
We cut off the old SQF script and we start to plug in all the game mechanics which were rewritten in the new powerful Enforce script. After that, we finally get our hands on the new character whose controlling is very smooth, and thus we were able to start using new user actions. Also, it allowed us to start implementation of the new weapons handling mechanics and also add more in-depth melee combat.
The biggest achievement for us in 2017 was the release of Update 0.62, adding much needed variety to the landscape of Chernaros by completely replacing the old forest layout with a new one, utilizing brand new models and ground surfaces. Chernaros now looks and sounds better than ever before.
I was definitely happy about the Gamescom demo that we presented this year. It was the biggest achievement for the team, definitely. We focused on all of the beta goals that were in a very work in progress state before, and it delivered, and it was just an amazing experience to see all these people play that game and enjoy it as much as they did.
We met so many streamers, content creators and guys from community, and they gave us a really good feedback that the dev team appreciated a lot.
There are achievements that not a lot of people can see, and I'm very proud of the one that I was able to experience over the course of 5 years that DayZ has been developed. I only joined team like 3.5 years ago, but I've seen people getting tired of the development, and we're able to keep the motivation going, and people are finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just like amazing for us, definitely.
What went wrong? Nothing really. Human implementation is really complex.
This video
takes its time to implement it right.
I think it's a real shame we didn't manage to bring some public update of ALP63. So I understand it might be very hard or almost impossible to see how game has progressed. The fact is,
I still like how the ultimate weakness, I think, of their engine or whatever is the inability of two objects to interact with one another is impossible.
it's a real shame we didn't manage to bring some public update of ALP63. So I understand it might be very hard or almost impossible to see how game has progressed. The fact is, 0.63 has progressed a lot.
Wow, the Devil's Joe, thanks. Welcome to the 30
It's,
everybody.
it's another level in
Merry
terms
Christmas to you too.
in terms of quality, in terms of how the player behaves, how it feels, how it reacts, and what it can do.
I think the hardest part was the actual switch to the new DayZ, because before we were using mix of the old and the new one, and it caused us some unnecessary issues. Even after we get rid of the old parts, we often found ourselves waiting for some features which weren't implemented yet, and obviously it caused
Like, this interaction is just so bad. Like, this interaction is just so unsatisfying.
issues. Even after we get rid of the old parts, we often found ourselves waiting for some features which weren't implemented
Like, this looks
yet.
like shit indie game.
That
Oh, fuck, I just pushed the wrong
Most challenging
And it caused us some unnecessary issues. Even after we get rid of the implemented yet, and obviously it caused us some time, which was very frustrating. Also, we are still fighting with the speed of iterations.
The most challenging part for us this year was the preparation of 0.62 update, mainly about finding the balance between what we want from the new forest visually versus what we can afford performance-wise.
Probably the darkest moments for me have been the times or situations where people left the company. We've been a team together for so long and we wanted to get a good game out. And I know how hard it is to participate on projects of this size. And
Yeah, keep in mind that these are in dev environments, right? Where the map is probably smaller, there's less loaded, they're on a land setting. So these are like under this isn't even under optimal condition. This is under unrealistic conditions that will never be met in game, and that's how bad this looks. Somebody mentioned earlier that they don't have a real physics engine. That's an interesting point. I wonder if they're trying to shortcut like having an actual like physics interaction with the characters with just having a fuck ton of animations, which will always feel shittier probably than having an actual engine to handle collision and whatnot, right? I don't know if collision is the right word there, but
and this length, it's extremely tiring and extremely disappointing because of the slow progress. I do believe that all of them knew, as well as us, that we are able to deliver if we actually push through. We're trying something new, and
there is obviously some level of physics engines, but that they're handling like player events maybe as all like animated things rather than doing anything with actually interacting with the things.
That usually hurts.
the hardest part of this year was the waiting between the updates. It is really hard to entertain the community between updates.
It was very hard to keep development stable and not broken. With all of these changes, it happened quite often that other departments were unable to work on some features. But there was no other way if we wanted to move forward.
So in the very beginning, this is why I always said that the game was never going to be what they wanted it to be. I don't know why. Why are you doing shit like adding fucking animals? Why would you take on a whole new project like that when you still don't have like fluid characters? Why? And it's because they can't do it, and it's never going to be done. There you go. Sorry.
There was no other way if we wanted to move forward.
Was certain it will go out next year. And what's really nice, we are almost there.
In 2019 is the year of DayZ. We're going to be coming out of early access, we're going to be on game preview on Xbox, and we want you to have a couple new stories to tell.
Character implementation in DayZ is really complex. Now it's in the script, it's moddable, it's changeable in the instant. It's really great for modders, for my coworkers, for everyone who's working on DayZ or want to achieve something within the game. It's great now.
I'm most looking forward to the moment when players will be able to get their hands on the new animation system, new player, and will be able to enjoy prone, climbing over obstacles, ladders, and all other cool features.
DayZ is basically redone from the ground up, and it's a huge milestone for us and the game itself. If I should highlight some features, it will be those core ones, like new movement, actions, melee, or gunplay, all that wrapped in the intuitive controls and supported by clear interface. Also, I am interested what we will see from the modding community in the future.
It's almost like playing a new game. The engagements with the enemy are just amazingly blood pumping.
I will really enjoy the confusion you get the moment you arrive into the completely redesigned Northwest airfield. It has really changed a lot compared to the version in 0.62.
I believe that 2018 will be the year of stabilization and tweaking. It will be finally a year of fast iterations.
All the issues that bother you bother us as well. And I know it's hard to believe, but I do see a bright future in the DayZ game that we have. If you like the legacy versions of DayZ, you're gonna love this one.
It will be exciting to see your
Okay. This one made my eyes water. Oh. Will this game finish first or Star Citizen? Ooh.
Oh man, my Focus RS is finally...
Oh, people are mad because some of them are this 20,000 mile meme.
6 questions and not a mention of GDP, not a mention of what happened while we were away in terms of employment figures, not a mention of the fact the deficit is getting better. We know, Mr. Speaker, he's got a new advisor from America. Yes, he has, Mr. Axelrod, and this is what he's being advised to say. Let me share it with the House because I think this is excellent advice. He says this: there's a better future ahead of us, but we must not go backward to the policies that put us in this mess in the first place.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Chill. This meme needs to die right now, okay? This meme needs to die right now. I think the animal shit is fine. The people working on the animals aren't necessarily working on the game feeling good. There is no dev time taken away from the controls because no one is working on the controls anyway. So, okay, so I hear this meme. Now, I know you're just going to say, oh, I was just trolling, blah, 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 blah. But there's an element of truth here that you think is just right. Whether or not you admit it or not, that's fine. You don't have to admit it to me. I know that you believe this, okay? So, when somebody says something like, hey, like, this, yeah, I know you're going to say it to me. It's all right, dude. I understand. Some people will say things like, hey, the code for this website is really, really bad, or you know, something is fucked up here. Why do you have people working on design or whatever when they could be working on, you know, like the when they could be working on the code, right? Now, a decent response to that is, okay, well, people that are working on front-end design or people that are literally working on like GUI elements or whatever aren't going to be the same people that are doing like the back-end programming. You know, like these are totally different things. You know, you can't just throw more like all the designers into the development team and then make that work, right? However, okay, while that is true, you can't say the same thing about every single programming project. So for instance, if somebody says like, hey, you know, like the character handling and everything in your game is like really fucking buggy, like it still feels really bad, the running is really shit, like your movement and interaction are all bad, you know, why do you have people like designing and implementing animals, right? I think that, now I'm making a guess here, but my guess is just as good as yours, right? So you have no grounds to tell me mine is wrong, but it's entirely possible that whatever new engine that you develop or whatever new techniques you develop to handle like player collision or handling or whatever will probably also impact the animals that you have as well, right? So the question is, why would you spend hours implementing something that might end up being necessarily changed because of a change that you make to something else, right? This is why you have alphas. It's why the game is called an alpha or a pre-alpha, right? It's because it's feature incomplete, because things that you implement might get taken out completely or might be changed in such a way that it changes everything else. So the idea that you would implement a bunch of stuff that might all be impacted by a similar change, which would cause you to go back and rework it, right? It's just really fucking stupid. Sorry, okay. So that's why I'm critical of, like, if you want to add, like, anytime you're adding new systems into a game, if you want to add like more clothes, like a ton more skins for clothing or shit like that, like that's fine. It's whatever. It's just assets thrown into a game that are all going to function more or less the same way anyway, right? But when you start adding in entirely new systems, right, like NPC animals and shit like that, well, these are fundamental systems that might end up being scrapped altogether or changed fundamentally in the future, you know, based on what changes you decide to make. Sorry. Okay.
Mr. Speaker. Order, I haven't finished.
Who is this guy? What's this guy's name? I love this guy. He sounds really funny. Order, 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 order. Sorry.
Share it with the House because I think this is excellent advice. He says this: there's a better future ahead of us, but we must not go backward to the policies that put us in this mess in the first place. I don't know what they're paying him, Mr. Speaker.
Order,
But I haven't finished.
Order. In response to that question, the Prime Minister has finished, and he can take it from me that he's finished. Dr. Liam Fox.
So, like, how does it, who is the guy, John Burkow? Why does he get to tell the president to stop talking? Or Burkow is a British politician who's been Speaker of the House. So your Speaker of the House can tell your Prime Minister, it's not James Cameron, I'm sorry. David Cameron. James Cameron is the Titanic guy, right? Can tell your Prime Minister that he's done talking. You guys are allowed to do that? That's some crazy shit. And the president, or in the United States, the president never shut up. But then again, the president doesn't really interact with our legislative body like this at all. It's the same thing in Canada. Speaker of the House is in charge of the House, and the PM doesn't matter. Yeah, sure.
Put us in this mess.
It's not too unlike ours, Destiny. It's either McConnell or Ryan who's our speaker and tells the rest to shut the fuck up. Well, yeah, but our president doesn't really take part in any of the in any of our Congress, right? Like, you remember you lie? Yeah, our Congress is so much more. There's more decorum. It's a very grave place. I remember this guy. Ooh.
There are also those who claim that our reform efforts would ensure illegal immigrants. This too is false. The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally.
He said you lie. Ooh.
It's not true. And one more.
Ooh, that's all we get. We don't get cool shit. That duck, dude. God damn it. He tries to catch it. Oh shit. Why are people telling me age is just a number in my mentions? Are we doing this right now? Can we stop? Let's go on the gender memes. I don't want to get into this argument. People get hardcore triggered. This Michelle person is a huge fucking piece of shit, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen this person tweet like some crazy fucking shit before, hasn't she? He? Or am I mixing this person up with somebody else? I feel like I've seen Thorin retweet this account and just I've read some really stupid fucking shit. Okay, yeah, fuck this person. Don't try to make nice with me, ever. Don't ever. What are we doing today? She argued with your lady
Steven, don't you have
academia.
access to this room?
What? No, I don't, because I guess I'm just not cool enough to join, but that's okay. I don't want access. Don't give me access. I like being locked out of here. Makes me feel like an outsider. Oh. Sorry, I was muted. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
No, I don't have access to this room, Tip Tip. Okay. Are you ready?
Am I?
I don't know. Whew. Okay.
How many entries are there?
Well, a decent amount. I've went through most of them.
For the final round, Steven?
I went through most of them. I'm having a lot of trouble cutting, okay? I had 6 or no.
So is this not the final round? Is this like the final,
we're
second last final?
We're getting there, okay? So basically I listened to all of them and I made my first cut, okay? And I had like fucking 50 or some songs. Then I said I was going to make a more stringent cut so that I could get down to like my top 6 or 7. So I went down and I made a second cut, but I had like 16 left. So then last night I did a big cut, a third cut, a very aggressive cut. So now I have 9 that I'm deliberating between. But then I also have 7 that I knocked out, and I'm not sure if I should have knocked them out or not, okay? Oof. Hold on. So
you have 9 and then you have 7?
Yeah.
So are we going to re-decide whether the 7 gets knocked out?
I don't know. Maybe. You can listen to a couple and you can tell me. I just want to make sure that because I need a second judge here so my chat doesn't revolt against me, okay? Because obviously, when I delete some, they get really mad. Okay, so basically, the way, just so we're kind of on the same, or I don't know if I should tell you how I judge these at all, or if I should just let you. I'm not going to tell you actually at all, and then you can just tell me, okay? So here's the source material, okay? Listen to the source and this is just what it's like. The idea is take this little piece of thing and then make a song around it or about it or inspired by it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Go. Okay. So listen to that just so you have it in your head, all right?
All right.
Okay, you ready?
You could give me like a minute, buddy.
Oh my god.
I need to turn off my sub music so it doesn't get like.
Yeah, turn that shit off. Fuck your subs, all right? Turn them off.
Hey.
Sorry.
I love my subs, okay? Unlike someone here.
Okay. My bad. I probably did Caratian, but I'm getting a lot of tweets right now. I'm sorry. I love you. Were you one of the people that tweeted my sweatshirt at me?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So this is our source, okay? You listened to it?
Yes, I've listened to it before.
Okay. All right. So,
Love the streams, man. Have
okay.
a good
I guess
Christmas.
we have to do this, so we'll just get this out of the way. So we're gonna listen to the 9 that I identified as the finalists, and then we'll listen to the 7, and you tell me if you think somebody should be moved from there to the 9. Okay? Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Do you have a deep breath?
Wait, how are we listening? Oh, do we just listen separately?
We can just listen to. I'll start it at the same time. Okay? Let me know when you're ready. All right?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, Steven, that was a really good entry. That
Sure.
was a
So-
really, really good entry.
We're gonna listen to these 9, and you're gonna tell me if there's any that you would just cut. Like, I want you to pick like a couple that you think just need to be cut. Okay. So keep this in mind. Okay. So this is number 1. All right.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Throwing the next one at you. Okay. You ready?
All right.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Here, I'm just gonna send you a big message with all the links. There you go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it? Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay. That was number 2. We're gonna listen to number 3 now, okay?
Oh my god, sweats. 1 second.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I loaded all the... Sorry.
Okay, so that was number 2.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready for number 3.
Ready? Or do you have it loaded?
Yep.
Okay, ready, set, go.
That's cute.
All right, number 4. Let me know when you get it loaded.
All right, ready.
Okay, 3, 2. The Ghost Revolver one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was 4. You ready for number 5?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay.
Ibrahim.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
All right.
Ready for the next one?
The lounge?
Yep.
Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the next one, totalitarianism. Whew. Let me know you're ready.
You okay?
Yeah, that's. I mean, some shit. I'm basically after this round, I'm gonna ask you to like, we're gonna be really aggressively cutting. We're looking for like top 5, and then from there, I've got first,
Top
second, and
5?
third place. Yeah, this is what you need to be keeping in mind. Okay, are you ready?
Okay, so I'm like cutting like 4 people from this list.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
You do? Shit, I've been saying a lot of shit. Oh, okay. Wait, I'll go on voice activation.
Hold on, go back. Restart this. I should have been doing this in the beginning, sorry. But because I've listened to all these, because I've had to make so many cuts, I've listened to all these a ton, so I'll just listen to your feedback while you're talking on Discord.
Actually, I'll just queue up when I talk.
Okay, sure. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to start again.
Okay, ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's so pretty. Almost just sounds like a solo piano piece right now. That's it. The syncopation! What? Now that is interesting.
Act 1. Greed and hypocrisy leading to a genocidal world war. And post-war injustice and hysteria. A boom. A crash.
I like the kind of like announcer in the background.
Act 2. Greed and hypocrisy leading to a genocidal world war. Post-war injustice and hysteria.
The drop was really stylistically different though.
A boom. A crash. Totalitarianism. Act 3. Greed and hysteria. A boom. A crash. I don't dare continue. Totalitarianism. Again, yes. But never before has mankind been confronted by the problem of surviving global death, total death, the doubting of reality, and overall a well-bred paranoia, totalitarianism. And our personal antidotes: dope, marking time, and making money, making it, turning on, turning off.
I think it's pretty interesting how you take the variations on the theme in the beginning with the piano, but he changes the instrumentation. And it kind of disappeared for a bit, but it came back.
The facts are potent enough. The facts are potent enough. As the death of society, totalitarianism.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the guitar solo. Do you like this one?
I'm not gonna influence anything you say until we start getting into like talking about whether or not we should cut it or not. So I'm just listening to your feedback. I'm just curious. This one is pretty much done. Okay, number. Hold on. Okay, number 8. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, this one has actual like singing. Is this the composer singing?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Oh. This dissonance. That sounds really nice, yeah. I'm really digging the harmonies.
Take the trouble for the good ones. Oh, I'm somewhere in the blank stare, and I'll wait for the moment from years ago.
Whew. All right, number 9. You ready?
One sec. All right, what is this picture?
Oh, it's
Anyways,
the
I'm
guitar
ready.
string. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
This reminds me a little bit of Monopoly for some reason.
Monopoly?
Yeah, you know when have you ever played a digital Monopoly?
Oh, no, I haven't. No.
They play like this theme when you're like going around the board.
Gotcha.
I actually think I know my 4.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on.
Well, we'll see. Until the end of this. Nani? Why does this part sound sensual?
Okay. All right. You think that you can list like a top 4 or top 5?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me make my list real quick, and then I will...
I'm trying to relive the entries in my head right now. Like, give me a second.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
I think I can get this list to 5 pretty easily, and then going from here will be really difficult. But I'm gonna use the restroom real fast. Take your time, okay? I'll be back 1 second.
Okay.
All right. How you feeling? Hello? Wait, hello?
What's up?
Oh.
I
hi.
was re-listening to something.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, this is my list.
Oh, you already sent it to me? Whew! All right, hold on. let me look.
Wait, what's your list? Wait, I want to know your list.
These are the ones that you would keep?
Yes. And then I'm unsure about the last. I put like something / something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it?
Whoa!
It's different. Our lists are like opposite.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna start by arguing against the ones that you've chosen, okay? I need you to be a strong person here, okay? So listen to my opinions and be reasonable. But don't like let me bully over you with your opinions, okay? So if I say something that you
Okay.
agree with, then yeah, but don't be intimidated because I'm bullying you or whatever. Does that make sense? Okay. So the first one that you said that you would keep for a top 5 was the Drummer Boy one. So Oof. Okay. This is really hard, obviously, because a lot of these are nice. So when I look at these, I guess part of what I'm looking for is variety and texture changes. Contrast would be the word I'm looking for. Contrast. This one was really nice. But I feel like everything that I'm going to say like works against it is like really subjective. It kind of like moved in one direction the entire time, and it went from small to big, and it didn't really change much in the middle. But it wasn't bad. But I guess it like if I compare this to one that you didn't choose, JT's, the other orchestral one, right? Since it's kind of like the most like composition I could compare it to, I would say that there was a lot more variety in this one. Although variety isn't necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but just there's a lack of there's also a lack of. It sounds really bad, but like a lack of ambition, in that this one played it pretty safe. Drummer Boys played it pretty safe the entire time. It didn't venture too far off of like the main melody and just like hammering that away. And I think that kind of plays into like the lack of like texture changing and the lack of contrast. Whereas I would argue that the JT one ventured pretty far away from the source material at times before coming back to it, which is something that I think is admirable. Okay, go ahead. Defend number 2.
I think our criteria is a little bit different.
Yeah, that's
See,
fine.
the thing is like, you are looking for variety, right? In my eyes or ears, I guess. I think I made a very similar comment about another piece, but it's basically the pieces where it seemed like there were a lot of really like well put together sections seemed like it shouldn't have been in one piece. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
like
familiar
it's
with
like
this
not one
artist.
full composition.
No, I understand. And I'm familiar with JT, and that's actually a criticism that I've kind of levied at him in the past, is that sometimes it seems like he's a little bit too ambitious and that his ideas become somewhat disjointed. Like, does this section belong in this piece? That's a fair criticism, sure.
Yeah, and I think for Drummer Boy, I definitely think there was like enough of like a drop in the very beginning. Also, I think it was just more like a well-composed piece, you know? It was less messy. I
Sure.
think that's what it is. I mean, they're all good, but
Okay. I'm gonna write this conflict in here, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay.
Alright.
You chose 4.
yeah, 4.
I have 4 kept in here. Yeah. I agree with that. So we'll say that 4 probably for sure passes, right? I don't think anybody disagrees with that. The Ghost Revolver one. Okay. 4 probably for sure passes. Your next one is 7. Oh man, I'm gonna get a lot of hate from my audience for this. So
Wait, hold on. I should have attached names to these.
No,
'cause
it's
I'm
fine.
having,
I can see
Okay,
exactly
it's
what it is.
totalitarianism.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, tell me why you don't like it.
okay. Are you ready for this one? So this intro, I feel like I'm punishing him for how good he is, okay? The intro piano arrangement. So first of all, I don't hear very many arrangements for 2 pianos. That's pretty rare. This arrangement for 2 pianos is actually so good. Like if this whole song would have been an arrangement for 2 pianos, it probably would have been in the top 3. Like this, I like in listening to this guy has to have a background in piano playing. Like he studied piano composition or something. It's so good. That the syncopated parts that you mentioned between the 2 pianos is like awesome. I love the piano. This is my favorite piano arrangement. This minute and 40 seconds and that I've ever heard. What comes after is good. I love the change, that sudden genre jerk to a totally different thing. I love that at 149. But the problem I have is that for the next 2 minutes, we kind of go on, but not much really happens. It just kind of does the same thing for like the next 2 minutes. And it's not bad. It's good. But compared to like that first 2-minute piano arrangement, the rest of it just feels like it kind of meanders a little bit. All right, go ahead.
That's true. A little on the fence about this one now, because I just remembered what I did think that was really great was the beginning. And I do agree with the change in style instrumentation. It was really good. Only thing I didn't like was the guitar solo thing. Yeah, I wasn't a super big fan of that. But the thing I really appreciated throughout this composition is how he did bring back what he originally introduced this composition with, like the themes of the piano, and also he did variations, but he changed the instrumentation and he brought that out throughout the rest of the piece. So I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do agree. I guess there isn't like something, there's like no huge climax or drop or there's not.
Yeah, I guess it's just like the
first one. Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest one I have is that, like, if you listen on from like I hate to use words like this because it sounds so bad, but like if you listen from like 140 to 550. Oh wow, I just noticed it's a 5.5 minute or almost 6 minute song. That like it's. You don't really
repetitive?
have like, yeah, you don't have any like peaks and valleys. I don't want to use the word boring because that carries with it a very negative connotation, but like it's kind of the samey from like 150 to 550, right?
Yeah.
Even the guitar solo that you didn't like, I kind of like it just because I like guitar. Like if that would have been like maybe more front and center, if we would have built up to like a really cool guitar solo and then that would have been like a thing, at least that would have given us more grounding to kind of pivot around. Like this is a section we're looking forward to. But like I feel like, and again, like I'm being so harsh on this criticism, right? These are all really good, but like you could almost like not fall asleep, but like from 150 to 550 it's kind of like sure, we've got the background voice clip and we've got like a lot of kind of stuff going around, but yeah, it just seems it seems like it stagnates a little bit, but that's kind of I will really this ultimately comes down to what's the best though. So I'll leave this one kind of isolated and then I'll argue in favor of something that I had earlier, okay? Over why I would pick it over this, and then we can go here. So I'll mark this as a Natsumii pick, number 7. You also picked number 2, which we still have to. Okay, this is a Natsumii pick, number 2, number 7. Okay, and then you argued for number 8. I agree.
But we agreed.
Yeah, 8 is. Fuck. Yeah.
So what are the ones that we agreed on are 4 and 8. So those two definitely should go through, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then you said 1 or 5. 1 or 5. Okay.
I'm a little on the fence about 157, but
Okay. So number 1. Let me just listen there for like 2 seconds.
yeah, actually, let me listen to 1 for a little bit.
Well, it's not a little bit. You'd have to listen to like the whole thing, I think, because the kind of song it is, right? Which was your main criticism, which is fair. Okay, so you're on 1 or 5. What did I pick? Okay, so I'll argue in favor of ones that I think should go through, and I'll see if I can swing on these, okay?
Okay.
So I had 1. We've talked about 1 for a little bit. I put 3 on my list. Let me listen to 3. Which one was this one? Oh, man. The,
What was 3 again? Wait, let me open it.
do you see which one 3 is?
Oh, I remember what it was.
What?
That it was like, like super uwu and well put together, but I thought it shied. It got overshadowed by the other compositions.
You think so?
It just doesn't have enough of an impact on me. You know what I mean? Like, when you listen to a bunch of songs and it's like, which one stood out to you the most? Number 3 isn't one that stood out to me. That's all it was.
Sure, I understand. Oh man, yeah. I guess like the hardest part I have is like if you go to that song, if you go to like 205, I feel like I just feel like the composition is really good. Like the variety of instruments that come in. Let me know when you're at 205. I'll just listen for like 20 seconds or whatever. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So this was after we had our intro. Then we had like our kind of lowly section in the middle. That was significantly slowed down, or not slowed down, but like the texture peeled back, much lighter, which is cool. I like contrast, right? And then we go back into like our restatement of the main chorus or melody or whatever, right? Okay. 205. 1, 2, 3, go. I feel like there are so many moving parts here that work so well together. That's one of the reasons why I like this this piece so much.
I like this right here.
Yeah. Okay, so pausing this to, I guess I don't want to call this an 8-bit piece because I don't think it really qualifies, but like, for this style of instrumentation to bring in so many different moving parts and not have them sound all clashy and messy and garbly, but to have everything be really clear and to have all the moving parts like work so well with one another. But did it make enough of an impact? I thought it was really clean for what it was, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it was really well composed for sure.
Sure.
It just didn't have a big impact on me in comparison to its peers.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I can agree with that. All right. I'll knock out yeah, I'll knock out number 3. Okay. The next one that I chose, 1, 3, 4, okay, 5.
5.
All right. Let me think real quick on this one. Because okay, I can hear arguments for why this wouldn't work. Go, hit me with it. Why didn't you think this one should go through?
Can I like refresh again a little bit?
Yep, go for it. Yep.
Okay, I remember what I didn't like about it. I mean, not what I didn't like. It was just not as good, or not as, similar to which was it?
3,
or was this
the
the one?
Wander Boy or whatever.
I wouldn't say it. It's just that starting from what the heck is the timer here? Starting around like 3:40ish, it's pretty much like plateaued. I feel like it's similar material. Again, it's like very repetitive.
Okay.
I enjoyed the intro and the vocals. I actually really liked.
Yeah.
Apparently, some people didn't really like it, but
No, I really
liked
liked
the
it too.
vocals. I thought it fit. Yeah, I thought it fit.
I really like that he was able to get the melody. I'm pretty sure the vocals are warped to the melody. Was really
Yeah.
cool. So this is actually the one criticism that I was looking for that I could agree with. That this song is fuck, I hate criticizing these because all of these people are so much better than me. I'm sorry, I'm just
I
saying
know,
so
I
many
know.
times. Yeah.
I'm shit at composition.
Yeah, I feel like this song would have been like twice as good if it was half the length, or if you like shaved off 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that what you said from like 3:40 onwards, we got like a really similar restatement of what we heard before without anything too dramatically different. And then the ending is kind of like nice, but yeah.
Maybe if there was something on top of that, like if he added like an extra layer of something, you know, it would have added. But I felt like it sounded pretty similar.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Or yeah, if something would have been fundamentally different, or something more would have been added. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm on the fence about that one.
Okay, sure. I'll axe it. It's axed on your. All right. Boom. Okay. 6. I really liked 6, but
Wait, you didn't put 6 in?
No, I didn't. I'm just talking about it. But compared to the
okay.
other ones, like I can see axing 6.
Oh, 6 was just
the big boom
yeah,
one.
repetitive.
Yeah,
it
measure
was
on enough. Sure. Yeah. Compared to the amount of writing and everything the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I liked the sound of 9. I liked UK Daz's a lot, especially because it's a genre that I like a lot. But I just don't think it did much for the length. It just didn't travel far. It didn't go around. Yeah, right. The last section, the kind of like the abrupt change at like 3:35 could have been really cool. But then it doesn't do too much there either, I think. It just kind of meanders some more. So
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. So then that leaves us with our top 5 list. I want to throw a couple at you before that were cut, and then you can tell me if you think any of these would have been like a top 5 material, if you think I fucked up really hard. From these 7, there are just like a couple.
Wait, so what are our top 5?
I think it's 4, 8, 1, 2, 7. Oh, so I guess it was what your list ended up as. Yeah, good job, buddy. Wow.
Wow. Look, it's my list right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw a couple of these at you and have you ask you to listen to them, and then tell me if you think I fucked up really hard. There are like 2 or 3 of these that maybe. Tell me if you think any of these could have been top 5. Here's one. Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Okay. Wait, let me close out of some tab.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, what do you think?
I've been saying this the whole time. I don't know, I forgot to key up, but I really wish the beginning had some vocals.
Maybe, for sure.
Just because it has like, I think it would add like some nice melodics to it. Maybe not in like the thicker sections in the middle where the texture becomes more thick, but like in the beginning and even at the end, I think it would be a really nice touch.
Yeah, maybe, sure. I really like this one. I just don't think it does enough. I don't want to use that word boring, but like that whole middle section feels like it needs something. Yeah, right. Yeah.
There was a section where where I felt like it could have had like a climax, but it didn't. It just dropped. Like it dropped off. I mean.
Oh, maybe.
It was at 157. Wait, hold on. Crap, I can't find it, but there was a section where it just kind of like dropped off, and then yeah. But I agree. I think it needed a little bit more something. But overall, it sounded really good.
Are you talking about like 220? From 220 to 230, maybe?
No. Wait, let me see. I think it was the end of 230.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and I just have. I think there's just one more at you. I'm just curious. To listen to this one's kind of long. Sorry about that. All right, and then this is the last one. I'm just kind of curious if you thought this could have been type 5 or not, or tell me if you don't like it, what your problems are. Remember to queue up if you talk. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Fuck. Can we start over? Hello?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Have you ever played Life is Strange?
Nope. I've seen it before.
I was just gonna say it's giving me some Life is Strange vibes.
Oh, sure. All right, what do you think, buddy?
It's kind of weird. So what I think is weird is, I guess it's the slowing down, but it makes me feel really uncomfortable. The tempo change. It's just like I don't know. It almost feels mismatched to me in a way. I don't know. What was your criticism?
I thought the mastering was really rough. I thought that it sounded really trebly. That like hurt it a lot to me. I feel like it almost felt like there was some sort of high pass filter. Like I felt like there was a lot of mids missing in it.
So about like the quality of
Yeah, it was like a really harsh sound, I thought. Yeah, I didn't have any major qualms with the arrangement though, but
Well, I definitely wouldn't say this one belongs in the top 5.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Wait, so what goes on from here? So you have top 5 and then
Yeah, now I need to figure
so
out.
how did the winner work out?
I need to figure out who I want is the best, the second, the third best.
What happens to 4, 5? Nothing?
Nothing. No.
It just get cut.
Yeah, I've just narrowed it down to this. Of these
It's gonna be
five-
I
Is
feel
that
like it's
again?
gonna be really hard for you to judge with 8. 8's the one with vocals, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I relabeled these 1 to 5. Hold on, here you go.
Oh, okay, okay.
Of these 5, what do you think can get? Do you think you can make a cut here? I see. Hold on, let me think. I see 2 that I think could get cut here. Oh, I see 3 that I would have to decide between.
Okay, out of this 5, I think
What do you cut?
5 is a cut for sure.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Yeah. And then
That was
another...
one of mine. And then there's 2 others that I'm between.
Wait, what the heck is this one again? Dude, I'm so confused because the link is a little different. Wait, 1 second.
You talking about number 2?
Okay, okay. So that was... Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, do you think there's one that gets protected here that's for sure top 3? Do you see, how about we do that? Do you see any that are like for sure top 3?
For sure top 3?
Yeah.
I really want to protect what was originally number 2. Which one is that?
That was the vocal one. Oh wait.
No.
Originally number 2. I'm sorry. Here's the new. Oh, I sent you the new list. Yeah, copy paste that new list and then go from there.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just reopen like the 5 and then... So number 4 for me.
Oh,
would
hold on. I'm sorry.
Definitely pass.
To Light Returns. Do you have like a background in piano composition or arrangement? I'm really curious. That's the guy that made Totalitarians in my chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry. You think number 4 would definitely pass?
Yeah, I think it should.
Oh man, this is the
But
one that
you-
I.
this
think
is the
we
one
would
that you
definitely
didn't
cut,
like.
That I almost.
Yeah,
went- Okay, okay. Can we listen to this one in full? Can we listen to it again?
Yeah.
Okay, so my criticism of this track, I say criticism. Well, my criticism is that it plays it very, very safe, and that it doesn't stray much at all. But to some extent, that can be a strength, right?
Right.
I went to Berserkly for film scoring. Is that like a meme way of saying Berkeley? Wait, when did you
Berserkly.
graduate? Do you know Alex Malini? I had a friend that went to Berkeley. That was all so long ago. It was like 10 years ago. I did the soundtrack for Diluvian. Have you ever heard of that game? Hold on. The music I usually write is closer to the piano arrangement I did, but like orchestral and stuff. Okay. Oh, cute. Okay. Wait, All right, I was just curious. Okay. Focusing on this. Okay, so yeah, so my criticism is that it just plays it a little bit too safe and it doesn't stray very far. And I don't know. So like, if I look at something like Ghost Revolvers or the guy that did the vocals, those you could argue that those play it pretty safe as well. But I think they fucking nail what they're trying to do. I think they nail what they're trying to do. I don't think they could do that much better. Whereas on this one, there's not, that sounds mean to say, but there's not that much depth to the orchestral arrangement. It's pretty basic, but it just builds and it does its thing. Those are my main criticisms. Do you have anything you want to say before we listen? Yeah.
Basic. Just kidding.
Okay. Do you want to say anything before we listen to it?
No, let's listen to it first and then I'll talk.
Okay. 3, 2, if you say anything, speak over Discord so I can hear, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. I like this intro. This all sounds really nice. I like this stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually taking some notes so I can like tell you more later.
Sure. I think this works really well. The introduction of the percussion here into the a little bit messy, in the background, I think. Just a little bit.
Maybe a little. But I like how it adds to the intensity though.
Yeah, a little bit, sure.
Because it's busy, right?
Yeah.
I really like this section.
Yeah, the horns here.
The horns are really
nice.
like very heroic.
Yeah, it's good. The percussion was lightened up a little bit. All the textures a little bit lighter before we go back into the main theme.
You know, I can't say that he wasn't adventurous at all because this is stylistically different too.
Well, I mean, like we have a guitar added here, right? I think, right?
Right.
But it's pretty safe. I think that that cymbal or hi-hat is really weak on top. That
oh yeah.
It's really, really bad. I don't like that. I like the rest of the kit. And then the ending's kind of meh. I just don't feel like it. Or then the ending is just I just feel like it doesn't.
I liked how it dropped off.
Oh no! I just said meh. Like I don't think it's like amazing or bad. It just kinda,
okay.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, talk.
Cause opposed to like what was previously one. God,
JT?
I'm so bad at remembering. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like actually no, might not have been that one, but like just in general, this one doesn't drag And
Sure.
that's what I really enjoy about it, right? It,
Yeah,
it
the length
knows like
is
it
a
built
benefit.
yeah, the length is good.
Mhm.
It built the intensity and it dropped off at a good part. And I kind of understand what you mean by like it wasn't adventurous in a way. There wasn't like a lot of variation that you look for.
Okay.
But I think there was definitely some, and it was enough for me.
Okay, I'm gonna write that in as a Natsumii pick. I think that okay, so I really, really like the totalitarianism, but I don't think it makes a top 3. We agree on that one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
We agree that the Ghost Revolver one, the crunchy bass one, and then the lyric one, the like the Fleet Foxes, the folk rock one, those two probably make top 3, right? Or
Yes.
no? Okay, so really it comes down then between JT's and Drummer Boy's.
Yes, that's what I was. Oh no. It's between your pick
Yep.
and my pick.
Yeah.
Because I'm Drummer Boy and you're JT.
Okay, do you want to listen to JT's once more?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me know when you've got it loaded.
I got it right here.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, I'm sorry, I fucked up the start. Hold on, go back to the beginning. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Spooky vibes in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie.
So far we've stayed on track. It hasn't varied. It hasn't gotten like crazy, right? All of it sounds like it should be under the same song. Yeah. Okay. Yep. This is our transition into something different, but I feel like this still works as part of the original song, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of just like an improvised melody line on top of the main theme.
Sure. I might have wanted a little bit more from that guitar solo, but
Right here, it's pretty like stagnant.
a little bit, yeah.
material.
I don't know if repeating this section was a good idea. Like, especially when you have a solo and then you go to repeat it with no solo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. And then we never return back to the original, like with what the song started with, and now we're moving into something completely different, which I think was one of your problems earlier, which I kind of understand. We're moving to a totally different area now. This is
Comes
the
back
melody
here.
from the beginning, yeah. But we've
Mhm.
lost all the spookiness or whatever, but it's the melody,
Right.
so yeah.
Oh, this is the part that I really like too.
Oh, now we do go back to the original spooky memers from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, the piano. That was so good.
That ending was really abrupt.
Yeah. The ending was a little bit abrupt, but actually, you know what? I changed my mind.
Yeah. I guess it comes down...
Yeah.
Basically, the question is, like, this one is way more ambitious than Drummer Boys,
True.
but it's a question of, like, does it fly off the tracks, right? Is really what we're asking.
I actually think it works. I don't think it was flying off the tracks.
Yeah, okay.
It was different. Like, the material was different in the middle.
Mhm.
But
When I listened to
it
the
does
first
bring
time...
it back, right?
Yeah, I guess I didn't catch as much when in listening to it again, that you do get a restatement of what was in the beginning.
Right. So actually, 2 times in between his new material,
Mhm.
it was kind of like an ABA thing.
Kind of, sure, maybe, yeah.
Where I mean, yeah.
I guess
But yeah,
sometimes
the
when
ending
I
was
listen,
kind of
when
abrupt.
I listen to some of his stuff sometimes, and then I especially get that in this one, sometimes it just feels like he's like literally like, okay, like I've used this, like, okay, well now this guy is holding a gun to my head and I need to add another instrument here, and like, okay, well now the guy's holding a gun to my head and I need to do something totally different here. Like sometimes it feels like there's just way too much shit, and like if you could peel back and like focus a little bit, like almost like somebody with ADHD is composing like on the fly, like if you just like chill and like center this around like just a few less things, I think it would work
Right.
better to feel like a cohesive piece rather than like a medley, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
But okay, all right. Whoa! Then we have our top 3.
The heck?
I have no idea how the genres are so different. It seems impossible to
Yeah,
pick.
that's the thing that's going to be really difficult. I think it just might depend on your preference.
Well, I'm trying not to be like genre biased too much.
Right.
Which I think I've done like an okay job because these are all very different pieces. Our first one is very much like an 80s synthwave, like electronic fucking piece. The second one is literal like folk rock. And then in our third one, we have like a quasi epic orchestral piece. So,
Yeah, orchestral.
um,
Ooh, that's really hard, man. Good luck, buddy. Actually, let me think what I would put as 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you.
yeah, hold on. I'll make my list and then you make your list and we'll send it to each other at the same time. Hold on.
Okay, wait. Can you give me the finals again? So it's
Oh, yeah, sure.
JT, and then there's
I sent you the list. 1, 2, 3. Ghost Revolver was the crunchy bass guy. Purple Cage was the singing dude, and then JT was the ADHD orchestra guy.
ADHD orchestra guy.
At some point, you have to recognize the subjectivity of your opinions. Yeah, but I feel like I'm trying not to. I don't think I've been subjective too far at this point. If I was being totally subjective, I would have let in other pieces, and some pieces wouldn't have made it as far. If I was being totally subjective, I'm trying to keep this on a somewhat objective ground, as objectively as you can say. Like, does this wander too much? Is this adventurous enough? Is the instrumentation good or bad? Is the composition mature enough? Like, let me see what so I know how fucked people are getting. Composition challenge 8. What is the prize breakdown for this? Why are those objectives? Objective or object? Oh, objective? Well, you can objectively speak about how well something adheres to like source material. You can make objective arguments for it. 500, 300. Okay, so $500 is first place, $300 is second place, and then $200 is third place. And then everybody gets to pick either a Lola headphone or a Yeti microphone, and then in your color. A subjective part might be how you value each of these things, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like if you value, if you'd value ambition over staying true to the source
like what
material,
your
stuff like that, yeah.
like what your criteria is.
I think I know third place really easily, and then first and second are really hard to figure out.
Actually, same.
I think it's really subjective. I think it becomes.
Hey, let me type it to you.
Hold on, wait. Let me guess yours. I know what yours is. Is it this?
My third one?
No, I know what I think that's how you would do first, second, and third.
Let me see. I'm actually deciding between second and third, but you're... Wait, hold on. Wait, is that 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3? Like, places.
First, second, and third place. Am I totally off?
You're off about third place? Well, actually, yeah, you're completely off.
Okay, what do you have as third? I'm curious. Go. Oh, you put that one third? Why? Or wait, order them. Order them all. Let's go. Order them all.
Wait, I'm listening to Ghost Revolver.
Okay.
This would be mine, I think.
What? How?
Why? What's yours? Was that yours?
No. Okay, wait. Well, let's talk about it. How do you go from thinking that JTs shouldn't be there at all to now you've got them listed in first place? Damn, your opinion on that one shifted hardcore.
I think the second listen changed my opinion a lot.
Sure.
I would go with this.
You would go with that?
Yes.
Okay, so for some reason I can't click anything on my other fucking computer. I don't fucking know why, so I can't type to anywhere. Oh wait.
Wait, can I guess yours? Can I guess yours?
Wait, hold on. Mine would be... Okay, I have mine. I'm sorry. Okay, what would you guess mine would be?
Actually, I don't know how much you like the vocal one. How much do you like that one?
Well, I can't tell you because if I tell you, it's gonna help you with
No,
your
no,
thing.
no, no. Okay. For me, would you swap my one first and third? I mean, for you?
No.
No? Okay, so what's yours?
Okay, so I think my listing on these would be 2, 1, 3. I would put the vocal one first. I would put the Ghost Revolver one second, and then I think I would put JT's third. Is how I would do it. So here's my rationale. Okay, now I think at this point we've moved into pretty subjective territory in terms of what we value. So the way that I look at this is like, let's say that we released all of these as songs, or rather, like, what do these set out to do, or rather, what are they trying to do, and what does it like exceedingly well, right? So I think that the vocal one and Ghost Revolver, I don't like to use this word, but I think these are almost perfect. And that, like, if these were released as songs, you would listen to them. Like, if you listen to that folk one, like this, it just is. The instruments are perfect. The stand-up piano, the voices, the harmonies, that little shaker and everything at the end. The guy wrote his own set of lyrics, which work and are nice, and they fit the kind of the ethereal feel of the melody. And then the singing is really nice. It's on point. I think that song is. It's like a song that, like, if it was cut off of like a Fleet Foxes album or some shit, like, I could hear it, be like, yeah, sure, that totally fits. It's just there, and it does what it wants to do, like, almost perfectly. I think. Like, I don't think there's much I could even critique in that. I'm not sure, like, what I would offer, like, as a criticism.
I actually mentioned when I was listening to Ghost Revolver that it's definitely like something that a lot of people would like. That's what I mentioned. Like, it's like a crowd pleaser almost.
Yeah, maybe, sure. But looking more into crowd pleasing, like, I just don't think there's anything that I would change about that song. Like, it's just like it in terms of like this type of song it is. It just seems like it's there. The Ghost Revolver one, almost everything that I just said about the last one, I would argue with the Ghost Revolver one, and that, like, it wants to be like some 80s synthwave, whatever. That crunchy bass is so fucking cool. I love the vocal samples in this song so much, and for what it is, it's just exceedingly well done. It's razor focused. The only very, very, very slight, barely there criticism I would give to the Ghost Revolver one is it might feel a little bit repetitive.
Yeah.
Maybe, but that's like so slight. But otherwise, it's like there. And then third place is JT's, which has a lot going on for it and is like really cool. But I think that the razor focus of the first two give them a little bit of a higher place over JT's, just because JT's feels a little bit less focused and a little bit more off the rails. Just slightly more. And then with minor complaints in terms of, like, some of the sections are a little bit repetitive. Some of the instrumentation is kind of a little bit all over the place in terms of, like, bringing in a lot of new stuff and whatnot. Yeah. JT's is the most ambitious of the three. And I think by being the most ambitious ends up hurting itself, which sounds really mean. Could you imagine this guy's take? Could you imagine, you remember the one you liked, the drummer boy one, the orchestra one? Could you imagine if this guy, JT, had did his take of the drummer boy one? I feel like that would have been one that could have won the whole thing. Like, with the variation that he has, but with that focus on just building constantly and then having a small drop and then rebuilding or whatever with the guitar and everything, I feel like that type of focus with this type of composer would have been something that would have been like top two. But yeah, that's how I would have those arranged is the 2, 1, 3.
What are you gonna vote for like the crowd favorite or whatever? Or
No.
I mean, are the viewers going to have one?
No, I'm not doing that this time. Nope, fuck them.
Okay. So you're deciding.
Yeah, I think that would be my decision is 2, 1, 3. What do you vehemently disagree with any of this? Do you think some of my rational reasoning is really wrong or fucked, or what do you think?
No, I can agree with you. I can see where you're coming from. I'm not sure about the vocal one being first, because that's yours, right?
Yep.
The vocal one's first. I'm unsure about 1 and 2, but I mean, I can agree if you want to put JT on third. How much does my opinion matter?
Not really much at all.
Oh,
in
then
terms
just
of
go
like,
with what you have.
well, like in terms of like, I'm not gonna let you override something. Like obviously, I'm making the final decision, but
Mhm.
I mean like if you say something that's true, I have to acknowledge it. Like there were a couple of the ones that we listened to earlier where you pointed some things out. I don't remember exactly what it was that I hadn't thought about that moved my opinion. So I mean, if you have some type of criticism that I haven't thought about or something, then you could move my opinion. But I'm not gonna let you say like, oh well, you need to do number 2 because you're wrong, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sorry. So your opinion matters to me. If you can convince me otherwise, yeah. So yeah, somebody in your chat said it. I'm more interested in your reasoning. Yeah, go for it.
I think I might just like personally like something. Actually, no, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. They're so stylistically different. It's kind
Yeah.
of hard to judge. Like we said in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should go with yours. Your choices.
Sure.
Mhm.
The second listen on JT's helped it a lot, I think, right?
Yeah,
I
it
think
definitely
that's the one
helped
you're
it
having
like
the
over the
most.
fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I do agree. It needs like
more of a center.
focus.
Yeah, more focus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, thanks a lot, buddy. I look
Thanks
forward
for
to your
the invite.
entrance in the 9th composition challenge.
No. Mine's not gonna make it past the first round.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. Be careful.
Congrats to the winners. Bye.
Fuck. Hello? Can you hear me? No. Okay. I can't click on some random shit on my other computer. I don't know why. I'm betting this is Synergy. I always blame Synergy for this stupid fucking shit. I can click all my browsers, but I can't click like half my shit. Why? Have you tried Synergy too? No. All right, I'm curious how you guys would vote. Yeah, vote for your favorite one. This is number 1. This was the Ghost Revolver one. Whoops. Oh wait. Make Natsumii come back. Can you guys link me that other one that would have been the sickest one? The sick fucking one, but the guy only made like 2 minutes of it? I don't know which Discord channel I'm in right now because I can't click my fucking Discord. Ugh. Yeah, this was number 1.
What do you want from me, Steven?
Oh, hold on. There's one more that's like 2 minutes long that I wanted you to listen to. It was just one I got really
Okay.
excited about. The guy like made like a quick thing, but he didn't actually finish it. But I thought this would have like been like a winner. This guy's was so fucking good. Hold on. I'm just letting my audience vote because I'm curious what they would have chosen as their favorite one. Okay, the first one is the Crunchy Bass Ghost Revolver one, the Dr. Disrespect one. Second one is the vocal guy, and then the third one is JT. I'm actually really irritated that this guy here, I sent it to you. Let me know when you get it loaded. I'm really irritated that this guy didn't do like a full one because this was like my favorite one so far. Holy shit, this guy is so good. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. I would have been really interested to hear like a full version that this guy would have worked on, because his
Steven,
what?
you scared like the crap out of me.
Oh, sorry. I would have been really interested to hear like a
You were
full
so
take.
loud.
This guy's because the composition itself, like the little that he did do, is like really mature. I would have been really interested to hear like a full thing, and then obviously like the samples and everything sound really good. I'm pretty sure that's a real violin at the end, right? The sound of that,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I think so. I
the
think so,
barely
yeah.
dragging the bow on the strings
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, that
right.
has to be real violinic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I would
don't
have
think
been.
you can get like some effect for that.
Yeah, or it would be really hard to do.
Yeah, yeah, it
the
would
guy's
be really
mix
hard.
was just so good, and the composition was really good. The percussion sounded amazing. Yeah, I wish this guy would have did a full fucking one. Oh man, it would have sounded so sick. Okay, sorry, that's all I have for you.
Yeah.
All right, thanks,
No,
buddy.
no,
You're
yeah,
good.
yeah, that was really good. All right, bye,
on.
Steven.
That was Bum Jin. Chat would have had Ghost Revolver in first instead of me putting it in second, and then you would have had JT next, and you would put the vocal one last. Damn. My dudes. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Mooten. Destiny, clicky. Oh. I would have been really interested to hear like a full version. Oh, rip. Can I get a meme check on this?
Roulette, alright? Killer Connor. What? God damn it! I'm sitting in chat talking about how I don't want to talk to Mr. Mooten. I'd say it's more of a Russian roulette than a lottery, and all of a sudden, oh hey, Killer Connor, what's up? Put me back up!
I don't know what to say about that one. I'm sorry.
That's a good meme. What the heck does this mean?
Yeah, I'm done.
Y'all
man.
done, brother? Good night,
Yeah.
man. Do you know
Yeah,
what
night,
Destiny
man.
is? I would pay money to see you two debate a topic. You know that in a debate you have to like, for the debates that he holds, you know they have to like have differing opinions on something, right? I differ with the way that he lies about his past and shit rather than just owning it. But what do you tell him? The dude fucking literally like DMCA's that shit. So how would you even debate it? You just say, no, I never did that. I never spammed racism.
What? This guy just sounds retarded. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Yeah, all those lies about my past. Whew. Please talk to Decker. What? About what? It just sounds like it would be a waste of time. If he wants to, sure, but I don't. He doesn't sound like the kind of person that would want to.
The Generage. It's gonna used to do the Mexican accent, but then some people were telling me that it's a racist, but I just think it's a nice way to talk.
What is this place? New home?
Yeah, I just moved actually, and Toes, my brother Toes, he's living with me now, and
Very nice, man. Your favorite booby streamer is online. Uh-oh. Oh, she's not even online. Kill yourself. I thought she was booby streaming for Christmas. Why can't I can't click anything on this monitor. Don't message me ever, Mr. Mooten. I can't click anything. I literally can't click anything. Except for my browser windows. I'm gonna plug my mouse into the other computer. Oh, wait. I can't. Oh, no, wait. I can. And see if that does anything? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Can I click any window over here? No, I can't. So it's not just a synergy problem. There's some weird ass shit going on with this computer. Okay, well listen, I love you guys. I'll be back in like a few minutes or like 5 minutes. I need to restart this computer. I don't know if it's gonna like fucking update or some shit, but dude, Boxbox is hot as fuck. Do you think he's gonna be a trans memer? He seems like he's embracing it like pretty well, no? Steven looks good. Oh no. I just stopped combing it because I gave up. It's way too long. I need to get a haircut so badly. Holy shit. Hold on, this was this is Boxbox. This is a guy. Like, I'm pretty sure he's got the top stuffed or whatever.
Sit down.
What do you do if you're his girlfriend? Oh no, wait, where's the one of him dancing?
You gotta sit there.
Oh fuck, what the fuck?
Never doing that again. Never doing that again. We are never doing that again.
What do you do if you're Boxbox's girlfriend? Here's something that I'm curious about. You remember that RuneScape streamer that's a guy that like dressed up as a girl for a long time? Apparently he's now like actually a girl, like he wanted to be like a trans person. Was that always true from the beginning, or? Can you imagine Wait, he's not trans? Really? Wait, I thought he decided to actually be... Wait, he just wants to pass as a woman? Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this guy. Girl. The person that was pretending to be the girl in RuneScape, like, actually wants to be able to pass as a girl? I don't understand. Yeah. He likes cross-dressing. When you're getting surgery, you're past that point. Okay, I'll be right back. Be careful. I need to find out how to restart this computer somehow. How do I restart when I can't click on anything? No. Was there a Windows shortcut to restart? Oh wait, hold on, I think I can... There it is. Be right back.